Depression. How do I know I'm depressed? When can I tell? How do I tell a loved one is slipping into depression? 1 out of 10 is depressed. In the bus, in your family, in school, 1 out of 10 is depressed. Worldwide, 300 million people are affected by it. So why is it that people are ashamed to seek treatment? It's not a weakness, it's an illness. How do I detect? Unlike many other diseases, there is nothing like a blood test to tell you you are depressed. But of course, there are clusters of symptoms that are being found in the textbook for clinicians and psychologists. And with this, they detect whether you are depressed or not. So, to be diagnosed with depression, you have to have 5 out of the 9 symptoms. And this has to be occurring frequently on daily basis, and that 2 weeks and more. So let's move to it. Number 1, depressed mood. With depressed mood, you feel sad, hopeless, and even some may say empty inside. When it comes to children, it's more than the normal being upset, anger of a child. And with adolescent or teenagers, it's not that kind of moody way of teenagers or adolescents, but there is a lot to it. So watch it. Number 2, low interest. Things that you used to enjoy, you find no happiness in them no more. So you've lost interest in so many of the things that you enjoyed doing. 3, change in appetite. And with this, I mean, you might be constantly in the kitchen or going to the fridge to find something to eat, to sympathize that emptiness, that sadness, that depressed mood in you, or you totally don't want to eat. You are starving yourself. And that can lead to weight loss or gain. So you lose or gain weight by 5%, and that is a sign or a symptom of depression. Number 4, insomnia and hypersomnia. Insomnia is when you have problem staying or falling asleep. And with that, you are sleeping less than 5 hours in total. And with hypersomnia, you are oversleeping, meaning you sleep more than 10 hours. And that can be a total sum of your night sleeps and naps, these 10 hours. Symptom number 5, you are slow or restless. Some people say they feel like their muscles are heavier and they can hardly lift themselves. Their arms weigh them. It's heavy on them. You feel like your body is heavy on you. So you have low energy to rise up, to be energetic, Yes. Number 6, agitated. Another symptom is worthlessness. You have excessive guilty thinking, and you have problem in thinking, concentrating, and solving problems or making decisions. And depression can distract you in a way that you think life is not worth living anymore. So depression at its worst can cause suicidality, meaning you wish you were dead or even planning to kill yourself. Now there are two. You have the active suicidality and passive suicidality. With passive suicidality, the person is like, oh, you are not planning. You don't have a plan in your head. I'm going to kill myself. But you love it and wish, or you wouldn't be angry at somebody if they killed you. Like you would be happy if you were knocked down by a car because you are just tired. You don't know where life is taking you, and you feel so hopeless and empty inside. You just want things to come to an end, but you don't plan. You don't really want to kill yourself, but you'll be very thankful if something or someone did kill you. With active suicidality, the person is making plans. So you are planning to kill yourself. And with this, there should be an immediate emergency call. Please report or take the person to a clinic or hospital where the person is safe or in a safer environment until he or she gets stable. Now, with being stable comes treatment. If you have some of these symptoms, please don't see it as weakness. People think it's just laziness. They think it's weakness. No, it's an illness. It's a symptom. It's showing you something. It's your brain telling you, hey, I'm weak. Something is wrong up here. Help me. So help yourself. Help that loved one. Depression, from my point of view, as a family member with people who suffered and are still suffering from severe mental health problems, I have to say the mother of all these mental health problems, in fact, was depression. That went by quite unnoticed. Some were very obvious, but if the person insists or doesn't seek help because they don't see it as an illness, it gets worse. So please, depression is not a weakness. You are not lazy. You are not weak. 300 million people worldwide are being affected by it. Almost all disabilities are being caused by it. So if you are lucky and the circuit is still somehow functioning, please seek help to stop the worst. Some people are lucky somehow. They manage. Though they feel empty inside, they go to the parties. They try, they are faking it. For others, it isn't like that. They can't even get out of bed. They are constantly crying. And some just can't shower. And this is where help is needed. Because this person who finds it difficult to even shower cannot or might not pull out by himself without help. Whereas the other one who is trying to fake it might be lucky and overcome somehow through the faking, if he or she is one of the lucky few. And because you don't know if you are one of the lucky fews out there, please seek help. Because if it was to be your arm that was cut and you saw blood, you will run to the next doctor, to the next drugstore, to find something to stop it, to seek help. The same applies to your mental health. Now you have heard of the symptoms. Check yourself. Be watchful and stay healthy. Thanks so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to this channel. Thanks.